First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game. They tend to have the advantage.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 41. Here's second down and 4. Once again, it's Achane. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
It's third down and 4.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's good.
First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a pitch to Achane. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now.
Brought down by Jalen Watson. 4 yards.
It is second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther first down. A run up the middle with Achane. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. McCarthy to the air on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. So it's fourth down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. A run, and it's Jeremiah Love. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows. And if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game,
they'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
Sets up a first down and goal at the 3-yard line.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. To throw is McCarthy. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Panthers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. It's up and good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Chargers, nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. He fields it at the 8. Nice job on the return. He's down close to... yard line.
34-yard line.
On the ground, here is Love to begin this drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, the Panthers off to the early event. Or from MetLife Stadium after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. Now, Herbert. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Forced out wide, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's Love. Trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
That one is complete. It's Chris Brazzell. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
So they have it 2nd and 1.
At the 26-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark them just shy of the goal line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Achane. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Now McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And goal.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete. Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Love. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Knocked backwards to the 2.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On 2nd down, here's Love. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. He'll return it from the 11. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. On the run to the right. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. Down the sideline. Now it's McManus for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Panthers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Chargers, nothing.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert. Moving outside the pocket. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Out of the backfield, it's Jeremiah Love. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Well, maybe the second half spark they needed to get back into this one. First play of the quarter is a quick first down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He'll find Love out of the backfield. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Herbert to the air again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And 1 yard to go.
He'll try to pick it up with Love. They can still pick up a first down here. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
It's now 4th
They'll
down.
go for it. It's Herbert. Now he'll work his way out right. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on downs. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side.